All right, y'all. We back. Fuck them and fuck them for trying to quiet us up. How y'all doing? Ava, thank you for popping your head in here, big puffy head ass. All right, y'all. We do got a topic that let's wait till some viewers come. We're gonna give it a couple of minutes. Wow, what you up there checking on in your phone?
Some people get in here.
Yeah, here they come. Here they come right now. Here they come right now. I just wonder why they silence us for the bullshit that we play. We don't even play the shit that's that. I mean, it ain't like no baby.
It's like they got a vendetta against TikTok.
Is that what it is? Because it's TikTok shit?
I don't know. It's annoying, whatever it is.
Yeah, the shit gets old in a bitch. How y'all doing out there? If y'all out there watching us right now, we ask y'all to follow us and like us and share us on A.S.C Love Remix. They definitely trying to quiet us up. They don't want us to play no music on here. We're gonna figure this shit out. I think we got to play our music late into the podcast because when we do it late into it, they normally don't say nothing. We can't play shit early because they immediately quiet us. So we're gonna definitely stop that from happening. We do got a great topic to bring to the screen to y'all today, man. Mercedes here with the shits today. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. Hold on one second. I can't change it. Okay. Well, anyway, it ain't letting me change. I changed it earlier. I don't know why it ain't changed now. While the world is focused on teaching men respect for women, who's teaching women respect for men?
These nuts.
So today we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, are women being held to the same standard as y'all trying to hold us men to when it comes to respect?
No. I make this real quick. Hell no, they ain't doing nothing but motherfucking complaining. That's the end of the show.
Can we pause? Can we just pause? Let's break this question down first. What do we mean? What do y'all mean when y'all say y'all don't feel that women respect men? Like, give me specific examples. Is it in terms of relationships, friendships, or do y'all just mean in general?
Across the board.
I mean, they ask us to respect on all levels. They ask us to give y'all the respect on all levels. You know, they're asking us to, not talk to y'all a certain way, not call y'all out your name, not degrade y'all behind y'all back. They ask us to do all these standards and hold these standards to y'all, but y'all don't hold those same standards to us.
I say across the board with the extent of the friendship role. If you a male and you got like a platonic female friend that's actually platonic, you usually get respect in that role right there. But outside of that, you're not getting no respect.
So, okay, elaborate more on that, Suave.
Unless you just
So, as a man, as someone's man, how do you feel a woman disrespects her man?
In the words and actions, both when you're around and when you're out.
Can you give some examples, please?
I mean, I think we've had plenty of examples just within our group itself where we can know. And we've seen how certain women decide to talk to certain men.
Okay, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example since they want us to give them an example. Oh, now I'll give them examples since they want us to give an example. You're seeing someone, you're on a level, and you're not really in a relationship, but you're dating each other, and y'all meet up for a date. If y'all meet up for a date, there's a certain level and standard that we go out to. If I'm out on a date with you, I don't coincide and interact and give them other women my attention, not when I'm on a date with you. But if you go on a date with me, you think it's okay to twerk and dance on another nigga.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Yeah. Or you think it's okay to post pictures in your bra and panties on social media?
Don't do it, Ava.
Or you think it's okay to post thirsty ass statuses on your social media that you know is going to generate inboxes from males?
So, hold on. Wait a minute. Together or not at that point, or is we just dating?
No, we talking about
if we meet up on a date, period. If we're out with each other on any type of shape, form, or fashion, there's a level of respect you got to give me.
About what Suave just said. So Suave, are we dating exclusively?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Exclusive on the exclusive level. Well, I mean, look, Look, okay, even on a not dating exclusive level, just with me personally, like you do that type of shit before we exclusive, you definitely eliminated yourself because you didn't expose yourself.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's dial it back real quick. I want to address a couple points that y'all made about how women, to your point, Thomas, behave on dates, and Swab, how women behave while dating you or pursuing you or entertaining you. Let's talk about this because I feel like what y'all mean by women respecting men goes back to how women are raised and how women were taught to conduct themselves, and how men in her past have taught her to conduct herself while with a man. Because some women don't know any better. Some women choose to not do better. And some women don't know how you want them to conduct themselves while with you. How is she supposed to know unless y'all have outlined what y'all roles are with each other, what y'all are doing, what direction y'all are going in? Like, are all of these things said, spoken about before y'all just say that she's disrespectful?
Yeah, I know that there can't be disrespect if there hasn't already been a line drawn in the sand.
But do y'all see what I'm
when
saying?
we're talking about disrespect, that means there's an obvious line in the sand that has been established that this is the line. And y'all as women, like y'all tend to do sometimes, either when you get emotional or just because you don't give a fuck what that nigga got to say anyway, and say fuck that line.
But you know, honestly, let's just honestly, we know when we're being disrespectful and when we're not. Like, I sometimes don't even feel like we need to have that conversation. Like you did.
No, and wait, hang on, because that's exactly what my point was. Yes, you do need to have the conversation, and this is where I have had an issue in dating and the respect thing. Y'all know me, and y'all know how respectful I am, even to y'all. However, in dating, the way you were raised and what you find disrespectful may be different than my circumstance, because I was brought up differently. I've been in a different type of relationship history. So I've seen people who flirt, but as long as you don't do it out of your partner's presence or, you know, behind their back or whatever, flirting's okay, but, you know, because it's just being friendly, right? And then other people are like, I won't even dance with nobody else. I'm not even going to talk to another dude. So those are like two extremes, right? So I need to know where you're at. You have to have some kind of conversation with the women that you're dating to let them know where you're at.
Shit, because what's normal for me and what's normal from my past relationships, another nigga may be like, what the fuck? Exactly. This nigga let you do all this?
Exactly.
Well, I'll be honest. I understand what y'all saying, but I mean, it's common sense. I mean,
to me, I don't know.
That's what I was waiting on, because it's not common sense.
It's not
because, like she said, what you used to, I'm not used to.
Okay. Perfect.
So y'all saying
real quick. Listen, we've always been on this show talking about how every relationship is unique, right? We've all agreed that every relationship is unique. So why is it that we're expecting a common standard when dating between women and men?
I got that. Okay, so I will make it really simple for y'all, because women love to do these things, especially when they're having these conversations with their men. You know, shit like argue semantics as if we don't know exactly what the fuck we're talking about. So women want a general result from men as far as standard of how they're treated and respected and loved in a relationship, but they don't see a general standard as far as how you need to carry and act and manage yourself within said relationship. I'll make it very simple. Hold on, I'm not done, Robert. I'll make it very simple. Just write it down. Just write it down to the end. Okay? Make it real simple for you. What type of response do you want? Do you want a Offset, how he treat Cardi B type relationship? Or do you want a Barack, how he treated Michelle type relationship? It's up to fucking you. Or do you want a Donald Trump, how he treated Melania, whatever the hell that lady name was?
Melania.
There you go. Or do you want that? So carry yourself based off if you're carrying. So judge how you carry yourself as a woman in a relationship. If you're carrying yourself more like Cardi B or JT, then guess what type of results you're gonna get? You're gonna get an Offset. You're gonna get a little Uzi Vert type of nigga.
But that also means that you have to carry yourself in a certain way as well. So as you get that, like I'm not gonna have Michelle Obama attitudes and respects when I'm dealing with Offset or fucking Trump. I'm sorry.
But that's why we're here. But that's why we're here today, Ms. Arbor. We're here today talking about it. It needs to be taught. That's what we're saying. It needs to be taught across the board.
Being taught. Everybody
It definitely needs to be taught.
A level of
That's the thing. It needs to be taught because
see, that's just it. Y'all think it's supposed to be some difference between the two. No, it should be a standard across the board.
There are
this is hypocritical.
I can respect a stranger, but
this is a hypocritical conversation, and I'm mad y'all don't see that.
This is a perfect example of this, and this is why I'm saying I have a blanket level of respect, and then how that goes depends on who I'm with. My first husband, we were in a different type of relationship. So one of our favorite bars we used to go to, one of the dudes that worked there, every single time we showed up, he would smack my ass. My husband stood there the whole time. They were friends. They were homies. They were cool, right? Not a fucking problem. My second husband was the dude that used to smack my ass.
You see why we didn't want? You see why we didn't want him smacking your ass? Time out.
No, because it was just friends. We had never had a flirtatious, friendly conversation other than that moment walking in the bar. And we've been knowing each other since high school. We'd never gone.
But y'all end up getting together.
We never had private conversations. We never had text messages. We never had anything until the day we started dating, before we got married. So that was just the way he was in the bar, and it wasn't just me. That was what he was known for, is the way that he handled women like that. It was cool. But when I started dating him, he had a different level of respect that he required. So there wasn't going to be nobody smacking my ass. And he stopped smacking other people's asses. That's just the way he was.
It's kind of like,
you can't.
But did you hear what you said out of that? He stopped smacking ass. That was the level of respect
I don't want to. So no, it just
he changed his level and he carried himself, and I adjusted accordingly. But my first husband didn't require that because we are on a different level of stuff. So what I'm saying is,
here's the thing. This is what we're saying.
Respect, but what you require, you are going to have a conversation, because you can't have an automatic assumption. Oh, well, she should know I don't want her.
Wait, okay, now, Arbor, I don't have to have the conversation every relationship that, hey, you know why we together? You probably shouldn't sell your pussy. I don't have to have that conversation.
No,
but motherfuckers ain't out here like, goddamn, come on with that $40. Well, some of y'all is, but we ain't.
Time out, y'all. Why the fuck does Suave got on these motherfucking shades?
Oh, because old Sadie Mays asked me something about seeing. Don't I see the hypocrisy? And I'm Stevie to that shit, so I'm blind the rest of the fucking show. I don't see no hypocrisy, nigga.
And he got his motherfucking cup.
The receding hairline.
Time out, y'all. Rock been on the show for almost 10 minutes, man. We ain't let him say nothing. What's up, Rock?
Man, I can't call it.
Say, man, do you not think this topic is worthy of talking about?
No.
I mean, of course it's worthy of talking. All conversations is worth having if you open to having a conversation in good faith. But a lot of people don't want to hear shit. So,
and usually those people don't have penises, right, Rob?
Yeah, most definitely. You can't. I don't understand how men the conversation of respect is not worth having.
Hold your tongue.
I'm saying, from my standpoint, I don't.
Hold your tongue. Hold your tongue.
Say, y'all not gonna sit up here and say that this nigga don't look crazy up in these glasses, man. That nigga like Stevie Free.
That nigga look like the missing NWA member.
No, differently. That's all I'm trying to say.
It's kind of like how niggas like they dick sucked, right? Most niggas like they dick sucked, right?
It's not.
That nigga took his glasses off when you said something about dick sucking. Look.
Listen, hear me out.
Nigga tightened up quick, didn't he?
He ain't blind now. He gotta see all of this shit.
This is like for niggas who like they dick suck, right? For the men who like they dick suck, all men know that women don't suck dick the same. And you know that if you like your dick sucked a certain way, what are you gonna do? You're gonna instruct that woman how you like your dick sucked. Shut the fuck up, Suave. Every man does it. You push your head down a little further. You tell her to slow down. You tell her to use her hands. Some shit. You're gonna instruct her. It's the same thing in a relationship.
I'm gonna let you shoot your best
Spit
shot.
on that motherfucker, baby.
How
Spit
to
on it.
love
Spit on
you.
it.
So y'all can lose me with this bullshit.
Okay, so
Wait, so
Let me
hold
hold up. Just answer what she just said. Mercedes, you kind of right, but the reality of it is, as men, we move a certain way, and you should see our standard in the way we move. And if you are a woman, you should definitely move accordingly.
All I'm saying is, I'm not disagreeing
that's
with
for
what
the
you
men that got cinched. I mean, you can tell what kind of dude your man is and act accordingly, because like-minded people always attract one another. So
bullshit.
Listen. I just feel like there's a certain fucking level of what the fuck I shouldn't do, or maybe I should consider having this conversation before I get out here acting a goddamn fool or doing something that's gonna get me slapped in the back of my neck in public by this nigga because I'm out here being disrespectful.
Ain't that
like
about
you
a
should.
bitch? Why somebody gotta get chopped every day?
I ain't said nothing about chop. You jumped the gun on that. I said slap. In the back of the neck.
He said
the back of the neck. I ain't say nothing about the throat. I ain't say nothing about the throat.
You told Harpo to beat me?
But what I'm saying is, like, say, for instance, you go out to a club with your man, whether it's your first time or not, especially if it's your first time, I don't give a damn what your last nigga did. Why would you go to the club with your man for the first time and bust it open in front of another nigga and expect him to be okay with it based off what your last man did? That shit makes entirely no motherfucking sense to me. But I don't think you need to have a conversation to understand that. I think you should be able to get that on your own, right? Like,
common sense.
I just think, like I said earlier, look, it's all good. I don't mind a woman being on any level of that spectrum, whether she done busted open on 30 niggas while she got a nigga type or whatever. But don't complain about the type of man you get, because it's chances are it's the type of nigga you fucking deserve for how you carry yourself. Because I don't give a fuck what you talking about, whether Barack would do that shit or not. I highly doubt that you're gonna see Michelle shaking her ass on 2-3 different niggas in the party.
Nah,
if she is, I'm one of them niggas.
Like that ass up came on. I highly doubt that. So if
she
you're not
is,
gonna
I'm one
carry
of them
yourself
niggas.
to that standard, don't expect a good man. Take the nigga that you get, cause you not a good woman. You a bitch. So take what you get.
Go upstairs.
That's rude.
Say y'all, I've been trying. I got one more friend, and I've been trying to find Michelle Obama on Facebook and try to make her my last 5 film before I get to 5,000. But I can't find it because I'm gonna inbox the fuck out of it.
I promise. Let Obama ever slip up, nigga. I'm gonna be right.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm going after her. I'm diving in straight
You gotta
in.
get in behind George.
Them two niggas better not fuck up. Obama and Stedman. They better not never fuck up.
Hold up, you go fuck ugly ass Oprah?
What? I'm a boy.
Fuck the shit out of Oprah.
I'll suck a
Ain't
point out
nobody-
of booty hole.
Bro, I took one for the team back in the day.
And then I drive past your house in my new Wraith.
What?
I don't even know why that was a question, bro.
What?
Why would I fuck Oprah?
Those are one of those things that's like I was just saying. There's some shit that we don't even have to question because we already know.
The shit out of Jeff Bezos' white ass.
So Rock. So Rock.
My nigga got the bald head, bald face. That's different. That's the sex offender.
Hold up, y'all. Rock. So you say it's just common sense. Common sense should tell you I need to move a certain way until I know how he moves.
You motherfucking right. And listen, that's the same with men. You don't get with a new woman and just go into the motherfucking restaurant and start macking to the waitress and shit, because that's what you used to motherfucking doing. And you got this woman sitting right here. Like, it's common sense, nigga. Be respectful of your woman sitting right there.
Wait.
But that's the thing about females. They not gonna just be respectful out the gate. They gonna try and disrespect you and see if you correct them.
But
they gonna keep disrespecting. Bullshit. I don't know no female alive. I ain't never dealt with a female, whether it's just on a me fucking a level or on a being with a level that where she ain't test my nuts a few times just to see if I was gonna check this.
Hey, when you hear bullshit again, just put your glasses back on.
You motherfuckers gonna stay on the rest of the show.
Listen.
Oh, Jimmy Neutron ass glasses. Bet this nigga see the future.
So go ahead, Rock. What was you about to say?
Hell, I don't know. What was I
I
about to
just
say?
think, to me, I mean, Miss Arbor, that's what I've been trying to tell y'all. I understand what y'all saying about how everybody, how you been done in the past and whatever's going on. But when you dating somebody new, you tiptoe until you find out when you can walk
I
correct.
ain't
I
tiptoeing
mean,
nowhere. That nigga know who the fuck I am.
yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
The
we
way
can't
that I
argue with
feel
you.
about it, I feel
Oh
a
shit!
certain type of way about respect because I understand that that's y'all's primary love language. Fuck everything else in the world and fuck English.
My love
That's
language.
y'all's love language. So I know that's a fragile point. However, if you choose not to discuss it, you get what you get. Now I have some basic things.
Not. Look,
I
for
have
I
some
say
basic
this.
things. Wait, hold your tongue. I have some basic things
Hold your
I
tongue.
do or I don't do because I feel that they're respectful.
I
Now,
make it
you
simple.
can adjust accordingly. Like me, if I'm married, if we're in, this exclusive relationship, moving in, whatever, I'm not at home alone with other men.
Barbara, when you say that phrase, you gotta yell it. You gotta put some bass in your chest.
She
Y'all
don't
hold on
understand.
one second. Y'all hold on one second. Sierra has something she want to say, and y'all know she ain't very loud at all. So let her say
She
something.
with the shits today, so I'm excited. What you got, baby girl? Come on.
I was just gonna say, any real woman is gonna respect a man, and you don't have to teach that.
Facts, nigga.
You do
Thank
not have
you.
to teach that shit.
Thank you.
And
What the fuck? Why do I
any
have
real
to
Why you
teach
man is
you?
asking
gonna
the
respect a
question?
woman.
So why
How
you
do,
asking the
Now,
question? Who's teaching
I
what?
actually agree with how the woman herself should be respected in a different way. Sorry, but it's the truth. Like Suave said before, if she's acting like a hoe, I'm gonna treat her like a hoe. Like there's just no respect for that.
Hey, and I
This
agree.
nigga
I
only
mean,
laughed because she got some dick last night. Go back to work.
I told you my mom was clear.
I know your mind clear. You
This
you you
nigga
done
ain't
had
been
some
loud a
stress
day in her
relief.
life.
All your
He
stress
busted
was
off
relieved
all them
last night.
cobwebs.
Respect is not taught; it comes from within. That's
No,
what Miss
respect comes from how you respond to me. Shit. Everybody gets a general level of respect for me until you do some disrespectful shit and I gotta address it.
so, and I think I mentioned this earlier today at one point with somebody. For me personally, I lead with respect. You don't have to earn for motherfuckers who say you gotta earn my respect. I don't even waste my time with you because you don't know how to be respectful, right? You
There are
lead
exactly.
many
with
ways
respect.
not to be
You
respectful.
lead with respect.
Everybody
That's
get a
right.
general
You,
amount of respect just off of being a human. And
you
then
And
lead
I'll
with
be
it
respect.
honest,
increases or decreases based off of how you
but
carry
but
yourself.
but that's the
You
reason
lead with.
why. That's
Listen,
the
let me
reason
say this
why me and
again.
Rock
Let me say
friends
this
today.
again.
Because when I first met him, he led with respect. The first thing we both had nothing but respect for each other. I don't know this man, but I'm gonna give him the respect he deserves.
So what I was saying was right. You lead with respect. You earn disrespect. So then that's women's problem. They feel like you got to earn that goddamn respect. And then they out here act some kind of way, and you got to act some kind of way before they say, okay, it's time for me to respect this man. No,
Exactly.
I
you
mean,
lead with respect. If you walk around here trying to make somebody earn your goddamn respect, and you just gonna act any kind of way till he do, you will never get his respect.
Exactly. Because
You gonna lose.
what women don't realize is as a man, like if a nigga come to me and he don't lead with respect, he gonna get knocked the fuck out. But if I knock you the fuck out for disrespect, I'm wrong.
but I feel like, okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. I've
You're
been
wrong.
pretty much all of y'all's houses. And even if I've been there more than once, I still ask, can I use your restroom? Right? That's just courtesy. That's a form of respect. I'm not just going to go free balling or walking around your house doing what I want to. But male or female, you get that. So there's things that you can see about a person before you get into a relationship and start fucking with them. Why are y'all choosing these hoe ass women and disrespectful women? If you know
Listen,
that
that's
that's
not
how
even a
they
damn point.
represent themselves, why are you choosing them? And
Hold up,
this
time
is
out. It's not that we're choosing them. It's not that we're choosing them. Because if I go out on a date with you and you act a fool, I'm not fucking with you no more. If I go out in public with you and you act a certain way and you don't carry yourself a certain way, I'm not fucking with you no more. If you disrespect me, I'm not fucking with you no more. I don't have to deal with that. I got my own shit. I ain't got. I can live in my own four walls, not have to deal with no disrespect at all.
So how did you meet her? how did you see her? Like most guys meet or see a woman and be like, I want to ask her out. I've seen her Facebook posts. I've seen her videos. I've seen her in person hanging out with so and so. You have some kind of inkling. If we see a fucking idiot, disrespectful dude, oh yes, that's the motherfucker I want to go out with. Hell no. We've seen
But
how
then
he acts.
again,
I'm not going to deal with it. So my question is
See, Sierra, thank you. Say that. Hold up. Did you hear what Sierra said? Say that again, Sierra.
You remind me of everything.
some women put on society.
Can't hear
Just
you.
like some men do.
What? I can't hear anything. What'd she say?
Hold on.
Hold on.
She says some women put on a facade,
I mean,
meaning they act. In other words, they act a certain way to show you, present something to you.
Yeah, and most women do that. Most women, for women like you, I promise you, man, she gonna try and cover up all the ugly, bad shit about her. You ain't gonna see none of that shit early on. If she really like you, you ain't gonna see none of that shit early on.
The man.
It's gonna be at least 6 to 8 months before you see her bullshit.
Okay, so am I the only one? Like, I don't wear makeup. I wear my afro. I wear tennis shoes. Like, first, like, date or two, you ain't getting nothing good. Let's go hang out at a fucking park for all I care. I'm not dressing up. You getting what you get. And if you can handle that and you like that, then I'll look good for you.
I can understand.
I just don't have the energy to bullshit and pretend. So, like,
Rock, come off mute. You can come off mute. I muted you while you was walking for a second so we could hear Sierra. But it's not what we saying is a lot of y'all complain about not having a man, but some of y'all might need to look down inside and find that respect that you should give a man, because that's probably the reason why you don't have a man. That's just being honest. I'm not talking to Mercedes, Arbor, or Sierra. You know what I'm saying? All of them got somebody in their lives, and they that must mean that they not that woman that we talking about. Because again, if they presented anything different, I'm pretty sure the guys they date would not be fucking with them.
2 years.
Another thing, and Suave says this all the time. How was she raised with her daddy? Because your daddy not gonna let you sit and disrespect him in his own fucking house.
You feel me? And most of these women was raised by single mothers, and that single mother ain't taught them to respect no man. For 9 times out of 10, they ain't heard them do nothing but talk bad about me in their whole life, especially they daddy.
So some women now was raised with their daddy, right? But they still like you ain't their daddy, so they still kind of disrespectful. Or some women actually go off of like, look, they what they friends do, what they see going on in other people's relationships, or the shit that's on TV, or they hear in music. A lot of
that's because those are those easily influenced chicks, so they gonna change to whatever.
I don't even know if it's about easily influenced, but that's one of the main reasons why. Like, I won't seriously date a woman if she didn't have a positive male figure in her life, her entire life. Like, if you didn't have a positive male figure that your mother had to interact with on a romantic level that you saw, I'm not fucking with you. Because I've noticed women that didn't have that growing up, that type of thing, to positive male figure to hold on to. The ways
y'all notice
they talk to men are different, and the ways that they handle men as far as respect is concerned is light years different.
I noticed you use your words wisely, because you definitely want to make sure it had to be a good relationship, because he ain't talking about when they talk. If he see your father and your mother and he walk in there and your daddy cussing out your mama, he probably ain't gonna date your ass either.
Not fucking with you, because I know I can tell that one, you grew up in an environment filled with nothing but chaos. And some people, they crave that. They have to have it all the time because that's what they grew up in. That's what they're most comfortable in. I grew up in a peaceful, loving household. I desire a peaceful, loving household. If it's not peaceful and loving, I don't fucking want it. I don't want shit to do with it.
Professionally speaking, it's called trauma bonds. And people who live in households where they're living off of survival versus living off nature and love, that's what they get. They get addicted to that adrenaline rush and that need of fighting, that need of discord, and they get attached to it. That's why you see a lot of these girls attached to dysfunctional, disrespectful men.
Well, it's just because they don't like. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it again. Black women don't like good men. They like to say yay to girls like Sierra that marry a good man, but they don't like them themselves.
Because they don't like the work that we have
Because
to do.
every woman, I'm gonna be real with you. Every woman that I've seen who raised Sierra and Russell Wilson, I've never seen them date a Russell Wilson.
That's because
unless the nigga was just a trick. Let's be real. Unless he was just tricking off on, if he was a sugar daddy or a trick, yeah. But outside, I ain't seen none of them take no nigga like that serious.
They don't want to do what it takes to keep a good man. That shit is work.
Just because a man is a good man doesn't mean he's compatible with you. Just because, like, while you're a good man or while you're a good woman, you still have to make sure that at the basic level we have chemistry.
But that's where y'all, a lot of this shit is stopping. Like, oh, we got chemistry. That's all that matters. Like, don't matter about being a good man at all.
You can have chemistry with that bum on the couch.
But you know what though? I've ran into situations where women feel like they're good women and they feel like they are a prize and shit, and they feel like because they feel like they're a prize, I should accept them as a prize and just fuck with them because in their mind they're what I need.
But that's the flawed view of that is this. My ex-husband, the second one, is a good man. I can't fight that. Like, as much as he and I don't see eye to eye, he's a good man. He's just not a good man for me.
Thomas, you want to put Miss Cole, Miss Cole,
yeah, that's Tania. Go ahead and read it.
Yeah, I know. I just like talking about Facebook name.
I was raised by a single mom, and that has nothing to do with the level of respect I have for any dude. What impacts my level of respect is seeing a male disrespect and down women. I am not trying to hear that and will give full-blown attitude to him if he comes at me that way. However, I have never had an issue with respect for my male counterparts.
So, and let's talk about this, because let's talk about this, Tania, because for one, it's amazing and it's a beautiful thing, and I applaud you that you're not that way. But understand that you're a one-off. You are the exception, not the rule. Understand that. From a man that's dealt with more women than you probably know, you are the exception. Okay, when we're talking about our women within our culture, you're the exception. Let's start there. That's number one. That's point. I'm gonna put that comment back up, Thomas. If you don't mind for 1 second.
Yeah, you're definitely different. You're definitely different.
I want to know what you're talking about when you say downing women, because what I've noticed over the years, anytime a black man tries to bring up any issues that he takes with a black woman or black women in general, it's always considered downing them, or niggas is disrespecting women or don't have respect, when it's just we have healthy conversations all the time. Well, I don't know if they're healthy, but we have conversations all day, every day about black men and how they carry themselves and how that should be considered. And we need to respect black women more. That's the topic, ain't it? We ain't protected by black men, but the second black men have a complaint that we bring to the table about black women is, these niggas is hoes. Y'all the new females. All y'all do is complain. Y'all don't know. What about y'all? Y'all don't do this. Y'all don't do that. It's never just you know what? Let me listen to these black men and find out what problems they have with us. So maybe I can find out why they choosing white women and Asian women and Hispanic women over us. So maybe I can find out why I'm the least married woman in the country. Maybe I can find out why I have the least educated children in the country. Why our home structure is devastated. Maybe I need to listen to the very man that I want to stay in the household with me. Maybe I should start listening to their complaints. And maybe, just maybe, I should start looking at myself and my friends and saying, hey, guys, if we really want to be married, maybe men ain't the problem. Maybe it's us. Because if you got the same result from every man you've dealt with, I'm not going to say the problem is every man. I'm going to say it's you.
Same problem.
But people don't want to be accountable.
Yeah, that probably has something to do with her.
He's just that. He's just this type of man. Stop. It's easier to say that.
I mean,
here you go. It's hard to say, goddamn, well, look, what about me attracts this type of man? Why is it I can only seem to get this type of man?
Okay.
I find that kind of agreeing with Suave. Most women, not all, most of them, allegedly, most of them, not all women, you cannot tell them anything even when they like we had this topic of having to tell them what you find disrespectful. One of the hardest things I found was trying to tell a woman and get her to understand why it is I feel disrespected by her actions. Instead of understanding me and making a proper adjustments and learning me as her nigga and why she fucking disrespected me, she would rather argue that she's not being disrespectful and turn around and flip it all on me, like either I'm hating on her or I'm just bitching, which is hella disrespectful to tell me as a man that I'm bitching. I'm not doing you. You know what I mean? Like that's what women do to me is bitch. But anyway, um, they just instead of just listening to you for what it is and taking that constructive criticism, it turns into a back and forth when it shouldn't be no back and forth. Once I let you know I felt this is disrespectful, if it ain't, I hear you and I'm gonna work towards changing that shit. What the fuck you got anything to say back to me about outside of that? Like I hear you, I apologize, I try to fix that going forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Hey, we got a good comment. Right. We got a good comment for all the ladies up there. Here go a guy that's chiming in.
Okay.
Thank
He
you for
says, I
that.
was raised by my aunt until my father came home from prison. I also have 5 sisters. I'm also getting out of an abusive relationship, and I wasn't the abuser. She was very disrespectful to her adopted mother, and I hated her for that. I lost both my parents before 15. I wouldn't know what an apology is. King is right on point. Well, I apologize that you had to go through that. You need to step around. Picking a bitch. Um,
I kind of feel King in a way because you know what? That's another thing I can point out as far as a woman apologizing. Have y'all ever heard a woman say, "I'm sorry, but you," bitch? That ain't no fucking apology. But that's how most apologies come. I'm sorry, but you. Like, wait a minute. Be sorry.
you have to put a period at the end of that sentence. But negates everything that you said before. So you can't say I'm sorry, but because that means you're not really fucking sorry.
Yep.
You're about to explain your way as to why you really don't give a fuck is what you're about to do.
Pretty much.
And that goes men and women. I'm not being sided on this, but I can say from and I get looked at sideways for this all the time. And y'all tell me I'm different, so I'm gonna accept that. I stand on that shit. I am very fucking different. At what point, if you want him to lead you and you want him to be the man, and he tells you that there's a fucking problem, and you want him to talk to you, you're begging for communication. Shut the fuck up and take the fucking communication.
King, you don't have to apologize for your language on here. Please don't ever apologize for your language on here. Bullshit, especially when you say like something like bullshit. Don't even worry about that. We don't worry about them words on here, man. We talk.
Welcome to the ain't shit crew. Bullshit is the least of what you're gonna hear here.
And then you know that phrase, you know, women love to say, "I respect a man when he shows me he know how to be led." Nigga, I'm not even trying to lead a motherfucking woman that doesn't know how to be led. That's like any one of y'all dealt with like cattle and horses and shit? You ever try to lead a motherfucking horse?
And if it don't want to go, it ain't going.
If it don't want to go, it don't want to go. Do you know the struggle you're gonna have with that motherfucker? So in order for a man to lead, you as a woman, you already have to know how to get out your own motherfucking way. So that man can step forward and take his natural motherfucking role. But ain't no nigga finna fight you for that position. Shut the fuck up, get out the way, let that man lead. And stand behind him and support him in that. If you want that man to lead him, then allow him to lead and support that. Do what you got to do to help him lead you forward. Don't fight him on that shit. That's respect, man. You can't teach these motherfucking shit.
But here's the thing that I will say, and this goes on both sides, men and women. Men, you do have to be the best leaders are workers, right? They say the best leaders work alongside their people. You have to be in a position where we can see you being led. You are in submission to someone above you. in the marital relationship, that's you in submission to God. But if you're just that defiant, I ain't listening to nobody, fuck everybody, da 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 kind of person, if that's the energy you bring in your house, that's what you're gonna get. So show her how she needs to submit.
Yeah, y'all be losing me with that man submitting to God talk, because women say that and they be the same ones who preach that God stuff and they go themselves against everything. So that's where y'all be losing me with that part.
Yeah, that depends on the woman. That depends on the woman. For me, it's different because when I see that you are in submission to what God's will is for your life, when you are on your path and you're following what He's given you, I can lead. I mean, I don't have to lead. You can lead because
But
you're
see, that's the
following
problem.
Him.
That's the problem. Y'all get with men thinking y'all gotta lead. If it's not a
I
nigga
don't-
that you can follow, you don't need to be with him. There's no if you're following God, then I can follow you. If you cannot follow me, go back to being single.
Thank you.
But that's the deal.
If
for
you're
women.
not going to follow
If you
me,
don't see
regardless
him
of if
doing
you don't
what he
think I
needs
can
to
lead,
do,
then
then why
you
are you
shouldn't
with
be
him?
with me. Because guess what? If I don't think that you're going to make a good mother, I'm not going to be with you. If I don't know that you, if I don't feel like you can shut the fuck up when I tell you shut the fuck up and just fall in line, because sometimes you need to just shut the fuck up and fall in line, although that's not how I should tell you all the time, but sometimes you need to just shut the fuck up and fall in line. If you can't do that, I don't need you.
Girl.
Because there's this whole hypocritical thing about women. They want to be equal and they want to subscribe to patriarchy when it's convenient for them.
Oh, it's not easy.
No,
It's not
because
easy. And a lot of them buck it because it's very motherfucking uncomfortable. But that's what I'm saying. If he's not presenting those qualities that you feel like you can lead, you can submit to as a woman, if he's not already showing you that leadership qualities, why are you getting in a relationship with someone when you're asking for the man, when you're asking to be led, blah, blah, blah? If you don't see that shit, why are you getting in a relationship then bitching about it later?
Because here's the thing.
All right,
Women,
hold
like I
up.
said, women
Hold
only
up.
want to submit to patriarchy when it's convenient to them. Yes, they
It's
want a
not
man that's
King
gonna
got a
pay all
couple.
the hold on, they want a man that's gonna pay all the bills and do all that. But when that man tell you to be quiet and this is what we gonna do, you don't want to shut the fuck up and follow that. But that's what patriarchy say. Because guess what? With patriarchy, when if a nigga walk up and slap the shit out your ass, I'm supposed to hit him in his face every time, right? Right. When them light bills and all them bills come due, if your tires go flat, I'm supposed to get that fixed, right? If something go wrong with your car, I'm supposed to handle that every time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then when it comes time for me to say, hey, this is what we doing, shut up and fall in line, or hey, this is what we gonna do. I don't care that you don't like it, but this is our plan. Y'all got a million fucking things to say. But patriarchy says you shut the fuck up and support your man.
And
So
if
do we
you're
want to be in patriarchy or
From
do we
that
want to be
Melanie
50-50?
TikTok.
You pay half the bills, you make half the decisions.
But here's the thing, and this is what women fail to see, is there is strength in that. Because here's what happens, especially if you have a good head on your shoulders and you are bringing something more than pussy and ass to the table, if you're bringing a whole fucking brain, let him lead. Let him run that shit into the ground. If he makes that bad decision and he's going to be like, oh, you know what? I should have talked to you. Oh, I should have had that conversation. Because now that's when your assets show up. And he's like, okay, let me discuss this and let's plan something else. Because obviously, when I ran off and told you to step in line, you had something good to say. And he trusts you and he trusts what you have to say. And this is where that partnership builds even more. And that's where you bridge up. And again, this is just my opinion and my experience. But okay, you want me to shut up and follow on? I'm going to let you fall off that motherfucking cliff. And when you do, I'm going to be here. I'm going to hug and kiss on you and be like, okay, so can we talk now?
And I can take that all 7 days of the week. I can take that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's where they're not understanding. They want to fight up front instead of using their power. Because once I show you that, there ain't nothing you ain't going to let me talk about now.
For real.
All right. Miss Arbor, let's catch up on King's comments right quick. You got a few of them.
He said they forget what partnership is, or is it like you're in a relationship with her and her dumbass friends?
That part. All them dumb hoes.
They get led by people who don't give a fuck and come crying whenever shit goes left. Yeah, see, that's why you don't listen to people that are not having to live in your relationship. King, I can cook, clean, and sew. She couldn't boil water, so I don't need a woman. I choose to be with a woman.
There's two things.
What women fail to realize is that most men in this day and age, we can cook for ourselves, we can clean for ourselves, and 9 times out of 10, a good man probably makes more money than you. So, like, what the fuck do I really need you for?
Let's go back to the
You're
first.
on
Let's
mute.
go back
You're
to
on
the
mute,
first.
Sadie.
Let's go.
Mercedes.
You're on mute.
Yeah, I had to mute you because there was some noise in the background. But go ahead.
I ain't got no noise in the background. They got chopping cheese.
That's what I was saying. You was chopping cheese. It was
You
on.
said
It
you
was
smell
on.
like
live.
cheese?
It was a lot of noise.
Let the woman speak.
Hold your tongue.
Can that go there?
Yeah, you can let go.
Look, everybody grab their
I
mouth.
was just
Nigga,
talking
shit.
shit to
We didn't know
Squab.
who she was talking to, but she had a knife. That's all we knew.
I was talking shit to Suave. I was telling Suave, hey, you know, fuck yourself, bury your own children.
As long as you got that knife, whatever you say, guys.
You know,
whatever you say. As long as you got a knife,
shit.
got it.
You know, shit like that. You know, women don't do anything.
So you think it's bullshit? So Mercedes, why do you? I mean, you think it's? Yeah, you and Miss Auburn when we first came on. Think it's a topic that we need to have, but at the same time, y'all don't think it's a topic because you say we're on two different levels, like you said.
I think this topic is absolute bullshit.
Why?
Please do tell.
Because respect is just this is another common sense topic. Like I treat people like the individual.
Nothing is common when it comes to y'all. Nothing is common sense when it comes to y'all.
I mean, this is common sense. Like
no, not when it comes to women.
I can't speak for other people, but when I meet someone, I know how to conduct myself. I know how to treat everybody with respect. And if I'm dating someone, you're gonna get that respect from me. And I'm going to learn you, and I'm going to learn how you operate. I'm going to learn how you move. I'm going to observe you, and I'm going to learn how to cater to you. And I'm going to learn how to conduct myself when I'm with you and around you. So you don't have to tell me how to do anything. So it's common sense to me, and it's fucking stupid. So I don't understand this shit. I think everybody knows this by now. And if you don't, you're under a fucking rock. But like I say, you know, listen, learn some tips and tricks, and just, you know, if all else fails, suck some dick.
Now that's probably the best smartest thing you said there. Because all the rest of that was bullshit. Now, if you are that way, Mercedes, if you are that way and we have no objections to you being that way from anyone, we have no objections from anyone else about you being that way, then cool. That's awesome. That's freaking rad, dude. But for the majority of the demographic that we're speaking on, which is going to be our demographic, except for Thomas, yeah, no, it's a no. They don't move that or act or react that way. And considering that you dealt with women before, I would feel like you knew this because you know these motherfuckers is annoying. And in general, most women just aren't fucking good people. They're not just generally likable people. Like you usually have to be in love with them or in lust with them, but on the general basis, they're not likable.
That you have to be in love with me or in lust with me to like me. I feel like I'm a likable person. I make friends.
I said most women aren't likable people. Now,
but check this out.
You guys actually are very. It's very rare that a group of females come together like this that are likable people, because we've all met some that were part before that weren't likable people. So like, we know that they exist out there. It exists. There's a few of them has come through here, have done things to try, you know what I mean, on the outside that were never a part of our group to try and be a detriment to the show. There's never been a male that came around and just tried to down the show or do or say things negative about it. These are all women and their responses. So
we've never brought in extra guys for any kind of long-term anything. We had a couple of stand-ins for a day.
Not even. I'm talking about just from a viewer standpoint. We've never had an issue from a male viewer. A male viewer has never come on here and said anything negative about what we do or what we say.
Other than that motherfucker from that crazy ass site that.
That one crazy radical nigga. Who was that motherfucker?
Yeah, but that motherfucker was crazy.
That motherfucker was psychopath though. But we're talking about regular people. I have multiple that I could reference that we've dealt with over the years.
Swab, I got a way that they could take their suggestive criticism. Miss Mercedes gave us a way they could take their suggestive criticism and not have to give us back talk with it. Suck my dick while I'm giving you your suggestive criticism. That way,
They might bite
hopefully,
it.
you
I don't
hear
trust
everything that I have to say.
That's not
They're
suggested
vindictive.
method.
I don't
Because
trust that.
if she petty, if you say something she don't like, that could be the end of your penis.
Right.
I'm still gonna push your ass now, because if you bite my motherfucking dick, I'm jawing your ass. I don't hit women, but I'm gonna jaw your ass. You bite my dick.
You gonna be
Fuck.
incapacitated.
Yeah,
No,
you bite my
no.
dick. We gonna be
There's
at
a
the
lot of
mortuary.
veins
That's
down
the
there.
next
I
thing.
wouldn't jaw
I'm gonna be
either.
waiting on the bondsman, and your people's gonna be at the mortuary. You bite my dick.
Y'all some bad. See, that's what we talking about. Y'all say some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't you listening to the conversation that I'm telling you though? See, that's the shit I'm talking about. You gonna get mad and bite my dick because you can't say nothing.
She can lift her head up and say what she wants to. I'm just saying.
Oh,
No, I'ma hold this motherfucker down there.
Thomas. Let a story break of a black woman saying something to a man that he didn't like, and he bit her clit or something, and she had to be rushed to the hospital. Oh, there's going to be a Protect Black Woman rally tomorrow. I'm talking about 8 a.m. It's going to be thousands of them lined up.
It won't
with
even
signs, bullhorns, all the
It won't
bullshit.
even be a black
I
woman.
don't want to hear that shit, man.
It'll be a Protect the Clitoris rally.
Nigga, it's going to be a
Everybody
Protect
with a
Black
clit
Women
gonna show
rally.
up.
They are not protected.
Everybody with a clit's gonna show up. It'll be and then it'll be subsections of little clits matter, big clits matter. No, we're not playing these games.
King, don't worry about it. She scare us too. He said the queen that's chopping is scaring me.
Nigga, she scared everybody. Nigga, you see, we all got quiet. Nigga, Aubrey even put her hand over her mouth and she a female. Nigga, we all knew what time it was.
It's okay.
That is Jason Voorhees over there, nigga. We don't play with Jason.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That nigga funny to the bitch. Oh shit.
Okay, King. But that's only because you eat my ass.
What the fuck? What the fuck I miss? I don't even know. King,
Ain't nothing but a little straightening.
A little straightening? Okay. Oh, I think I read the comments now. I understand. Suave.
Yo.
What kind of conversations do you think we can have with women that would teach them how to be more respectful to us?
To be completely honest with you, there's not a single comment that a black man can have with a black woman to make them more respectful. It doesn't matter, because to be honest with you, it's been proven over time. They really don't give a fuck what we think, feel, or have to say. That's just it. The conversation is gonna have to come from them, their sisters, their friends, their mothers, their aunties. Those are the only people that they're gonna listen to. They don't give a fuck what men got to say, because they'll tell you all the good shit you want to hear. I guarantee you this. 2 hours after you get done arguing with your girl about some shit that you felt that you had a problem with, wait 2 hours, then go take her phone and go in her phone and look at her group text. That's gonna tell you what the fuck she feel about what you had to say, and I guarantee it ain't gonna be none of the shit she told you. Yeah, and that motherfucker know I'm right. Cause them group texts be domestic.
He just told the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
So yeah, they don't give a fuck what we think and got to say. They give a fuck what they homegirls think, what their cousins and sisters and single ass mothers think that ain't never had a man and won't never have one that they can keep, not one worth having. They don't give a fuck what the man that they're with got to say. They give a fuck what their mamas got to say. Mama, what you think about this? Her mama ain't never been married, ain't kept now, man, and she done met. But shit, she care what her mama got to say.
Hey man, you just went home and you said that shit. God damn.
You ain't seen no man stay in your mama's house for more. Hey, hold on. You ain't seen no man stay in your mother's house for longer than it take to bust a nut and eat a sandwich. But you care what that motherfucker got to say over your man.
No, King, he not telling you directly. He not telling you we like for you to go through your phone. What he's saying is if you can see your girl phone,
fuck that. I'm telling you,
I don't go through women's phone.
Go through these little lying motherfuckers'
phone.
I'm telling you, go through these little lying motherfuckers' phone.
What the fuck? Fuck all I got there.
Because I guarantee you, the second you go through that phone, you're going to see, especially if you go through the group text, go straight. Look, don't go looking for no text messages from no other niggas. That don't matter.
That don't matter.
All her friends' text messages. Go to all they Instagram messages.
Bro,
They
chill.
Facebook messages.
Oh, you telling their secrets. Look at
That's
it.
why
You
you
telling
find out
everybody
the way.
secrets.
Hey, listen.
Woo!
Once again,
Woo!
I'm about to agree with Suave,
Woo!
and I'm gonna give you a reason why. Okay.
They
I
don't
never
delete.
went.
They don't delete
I
them.
never
They don't
went.
delete their best friend messages.
Listen, I
Trust
never went into a woman's phone checking for a nigga shit. But one goddamn day, as I had her phone looking at her Facebook that she was showing me, her friend text her, and in that notification was some bullshit. So I had to open that motherfucker up. And when I opened that motherfucker up, Lord have mercy.
You're gonna find everything. You're gonna find the dick pics that she actually did like and wanted to keep. You're gonna find them in there. You're gonna find everything she done ever said about your bald head, stinking, no showering ass, whatever your problem is. You're gonna find it in there.
And let me tell you something, because every time that you go through there and you find a dick pic, my homeboy, he told me these stories. So every time you find a dick pic, they always say, "Oh, that's my homegirl, that's her boyfriend." Well, let me explain something to you. If your homegirl sending you a dick pic
I
of
thought
her
the
boy,
topic was about something else. What are y'all doing? This is hate.
that's the respect we talking about.
free
Like,
game.
you don't
Hey,
see
it's
group
free
text
game right
messages
now.
between us like that.
This
You
is
don't see
hate.
us doing and moving like that.
Say,
La,
hey,
la, la, la.
this is free
That's
game.
part of the
So these
respect
women
factor.
ain't out here having they way, because these hoes are trying to have their way and we not having it. Not on
But
ASC.
also remember, if they sent that pic to your girl, they just sent it because they wanted your girl to see the fact of who they was fucking. They want your girl to fuck them too.
I don't know about all that.
I don't know
trust
about
me.
that. Nah, we
Trust
just
me.
we send
You don't
it
share
to
that
we
information.
roasting the nigga
Oh, I'm
dick.
finally getting some
That's
good
not
dick
true.
girl. Or, oh, look what he got,
Thomas,
girl. I
I'm
think I
sorry
might give
about
him some
his
pussy.
girl, but
Like,
that's
yeah.
Well,
not
let me say this. Let me say this. I'm not saying that you telling that you want him to fuck, but when your homegirl see his dick, and if you tell his dick is good, she gonna want to fuck. Trust me, I've had plenty of homegirls come after me. That was my wife's ex friends and shit. It is because
I
of
ain't gonna lie. I
conversation.
have got a
So
lot
you
of
can
pussy
stop
out for
that.
free promo. I ain't gonna
Well,
lie.
when you send
lot.
it, they gonna want to fuck. So at the end of the day, you want them to fuck your nigga.
Yeah.
I rest my case.
Listen, I
They
keep
do
it
come test them
envelope.
waters after that free promo. They come test them waters.
Let
I
me
keep
tell
it
you something.
envelope.
You ain't gonna never see me, Rock or Suave, sit up here and take our woman and send a pic to our woman to one of them. Period, point blank. The only motherfucker we gonna send a pic like that to is if that jump off bitch down the street.
The little buzz down.
So if you can send a dick pic like that, that must be a bust down ass nigga.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
rest my case.
Honestly, I ain't sending no woman's nudie pics and shit because
Me either.
I'm stingy as the fuck. So even if she was a bust down, it's gonna have to be some special circumstances for me to bust it open. That makes sense.
Crystal, then he needs to find a new woman. Dude,
I got a new woman. Hey, babe. I don't give a fuck. I'm good.
I swear
I'm
to
just
God,
speaking in general.
y'all giving me cavities.
I mean, but y'all say there ain't no respect. I mean, those are respect factors, whether you like it or not. I mean, if you're talking about me behind my back and I'm your man, then that's a respect factor we need to talk about.
Honestly, though, let me say this: we talking about the lack of respect that women show towards men and shit. For those who keep telling us we need to find the women who know how to do that, we know that already. That's why we're having this goddamn conversation. Because women who know how to respect men are far and fucking few.
Here's the thing that I can say. I feel like some respect things are common sense. I agree with Mercedes there. I do feel like there does need to be a conversation of expectation between each relationship. It needs to be open communication. But I think more than anything, women need to understand that that's the language that men speak. If you want me,
that was for somebody specific. That wasn't for you, Arbor. That was for somebody specific.
I didn't even pay any attention to you. I saw what you did, but I knew it wasn't for me. If you have a girl that likes gifts, that man, it's in his best interest to understand that and, pop up a present every now and again. Well, if she understands that her man's language is respect, and she chooses not to, what she get is what she gonna get. She can't be mad. And if he's smart, he gonna move around.
Man, a woman understand giving a fuck that a man's language is respect is like, come on, man. That's y'all. That's all of our language, and women know that. They just don't give a fuck.
Hey, Suave.
Because now they know this is the sad part, and this is where we as men we work against ourselves because there's so many lame ass peon ass niggas out here that's gonna tender dick to these hoes. So these niggas, for a nigga like me that got standards and really put our foot on the motherfucker throat and make them fall in line, they know, oh, I can just run back to this soft ass nigga that's gonna trick on me.
If something else comes down my motherfucking stairs, we gonna have a whole problem.
Hey, you know what I never understood? Because this is me personally, right? I never found enjoyment in watching my woman, like this. I heard this example used earlier. Watching my woman dance in the club while another nigga slide his meat across her butt cheeks. What the fuck? What type of niggas find enjoyment in that shit and just say, "Oh, we was just dancing, baby"? Yeah, girl, have fun.
Go on with that nigga tonight too.
Yeah, what the fuck? Ain't no way I'm gonna watch my woman bend over while a nigga grip her waist and dry hump the fuck out of her, and then I'm gonna go home. Well, now I'm gonna go home and fuck the people.
I'm gonna go home. I'm supposed to want to stick my face in
there. I'm gonna go home and fuck it. Yeah, I'm dead. It'd be the last time, possibly. Maybe.
I'll leave a motherfucker right where they at.
Right where you at, bitch. You go home with that nigga. Go home with that nigga.
Ava.
I ain't got nothing for you.
You eating and shit. What you eating on? There ain't no cat. So what you think about this respect factor thing, man? Do you think women need more respect? You deal with women all the time. Do you think they need more respect?
Don't lie.
Let's keep it 100. Come on now. You deal with women all the time. So I've been waiting on you. That's why I text you when you got off. Bring your ass back.
Don't even look at the screen. Don't look at the
screen every day. What's the answer,
man? You gotta include yourself in this too, Miss Ava. You gotta
wait a minute.
Because your ass is
it comes to respect. Me personally, me meeting you, interacting with you, I automatically know the level of respect to give you. Like there is one person that doesn't tolerate disrespect in any type of motherfucking me way. I can breathe wrong, and bitch, I'm tired of you. Get the fuck on. I think of her, and I swear to God, it's just.
Oh shit!
But it just depends.
What is that?
Carry yourself. Like some of the bitches I just fucked with,
that's I
know
macaroni.
Yeah. I'm going to get over. I'm going to treat you the way I feel like you should be treated. If I feel like you should be treated like a hoe, fucking right. You that pop and drop. Get your gets no respect. But there's one motherfucker that it drives me crazy that I can't act the way I'm normally acting with her. I gotta put my hoe out the door.
When you have someone that demands that respect, though, that shit's uncomfortable as fuck. Because you used to be able to cut up.
That shit is the biggest turn on ever.
You can't cut up no more.
So where a motherfucker will sit there and not make you change, but make you want to change.
I've gotten that phone call one time, and it was, "Don't you ever motherfucking again." And I didn't know what to do, but it kind of got wet from it. At the same time, it was a real bad comment. So I said yes, sir, and shut my mouth.
Now, Ava, when you talk about how you act with them, but how do they act with you? Don't you think the women that you deal with? I'm not talking about anybody that you're dealing with that's out there now. I'm talking about in the past, the women that you dealt with in the past, the girly girls. What do you think?
Some hoes was hoes.
Oh, really? Oh, wait. Say that again.
Some hoes was hoes, man.
Oh,
That's the way I treated them, bro. Like,
okay. So when they carry themselves like a hoe, it's okay to treat them like a hoe, not just because they dress like that, but because they act like that and they talk like that. Then that's how they should get treated, huh?
Fucking right. That's how I felt. Shit, that's what allowed me. And then again, Whatever you
So
allow.
okay, so ladies, hold on. Let me say this before we get there. Ladies, if you get treated like a hoe, you probably deserve it.
No, listen, let me finish. Now, if you meet a person and that a person allows you to do shit, allows you to dress the way you dress without say, baby, I know I like that outfit, but I like that outfit for in the house. If they allow you to wear that outfit outside the door without the acknowledgement of how you feel about that outfit, that's on you. You
But see,
can't get
here's the thing about it.
at the door.
No, there's not. Because here's this. Here's the thing about it. Because we as niggas, we always paying attention. If it's a shawty I'm feeling, I don't give a fuck if she with a nigga or not. I'm gonna pay more attention when she is with a nigga. I'm gonna watch how you carry yourself. And if I see you carrying yourself like a bust down hoe, when you with that nigga, I'm not gonna blame him because you're grown. So if you carrying yourself like that just because he will allow it, that means that's who you are. See, that's where y'all play yourselves there when y'all trying to get a good man. Y'all might not have that nigga y'all want yet, but the nigga you want might be watching you. You never know who's watching. That's the whole thing. You always carry yourself a certain way because you never know who's watching. And us niggas, we always watching.
Always.
Always.
Eyes always wide open. I'm glad we ain't got the shades on no more.
What you allow is what you
So
get.
y'all just play yourselves. Yeah, and that's what a lot of women don't realize.
You the
play
same
your
way with a child. I will not allow Alicia to run around this motherfucking house cussing. I'm gonna check that shit at the beginning. You got me fucked up. Who the fuck you think you is? I'm gonna beat your little ass. I'm checking that shit. The same way when you walk into something, a new fucking relationship. Some shit she do or some shit he do, you may not like. I hate smacking. So if me and Mercedes was to ever get together on that motherfucking level, and Mercedes smacked, I would tell Mercedes that irritates the fuck out of me. Baby, close your mouth.
So if she smacked while she eating the coochie, you gonna be mad. That's the shit I'm talking about. You got problems.
I'm gonna tell her how I fucking feel if it's irritating the fuck out of me. Her smacking.
No, everybody don't talk about how they feel.
But that's what I'm saying. That's a part of the whole respect is a conversation.
But we told y'all that when we talk about how we feel, Rob just told y'all, we tell y'all how we feel, and y'all, oh, I'm sorry, but and proceed on.
What I said to
like I'm on both sides of the field anyway. So I'm going to let me tell y'all my biggest thing that I have. Like I have this thing to where when a person come to me about my bullshit, I shut the fuck down. To where I'm like, I don't want to talk to you now. I'm gonna talk to you on my terms. And that shit does not work. Because my terms may not be her terms. And at that point, her terms are, bitch, you got me fucked up. How about this? Fuck everything. Fuck you too. I'm fucking done. So I have to learn that respectably, the shit that I done, she not approving of. But respectably, I still got to talk about it on their terms because they didn't acknowledge it.
I need all of y'all to understand the silent treatment is a form of manipulation and abuse. So
no.
Oh
fuck
yes.
that.
Oh yes. Now you are in a way to communicate. Sometimes you need to take a moment, and there needs to be a certain amount of time where you can go cool off and collect your thoughts and all of that. But giving that shutdown silent treatment, especially for days on end, that is abuse.
Oh, well, that days on end.
On the flip side of that, some of that saves you. But on the flip side of that, some of that is therapy for you. Whenever you shut down and you avoid that argument, that allows you to get in your peace and not be in that disagreement and that chaos.
Yeah, because hold on. Because one thing we know, motherfuckers will keep chaos going.
They need to calm down. Like I can't immediately address something in that moment because my mouth is bad and I'll make the matters worse. So I have to take a moment and shut the fuck up. So I'll say something stupid.
I did it. No, Miss Arbor, I did it a couple of days ago. Look at him; he's perfectly fine.
But you're not in a relationship with Thomas. You're not trying to build a future with him.
Me and Thomas building our best friend relationship future. We have a future together. He can't walk down an aisle without me.
But that's between you and Thomas. However, I'm saying, especially in a physical relationship with your partner, someone that I'm supposed to go to sleep with at night, I'm gonna need you to say, okay, we might not have solved this problem, but I still love you. I still love you, and bring me your legs so I can go to sleep. Like,
Well, hold on.
Hey, listen.
Ms.
Nah,
Let me
I'm not
answer
with
what
this
Asa
shit.
said. Hold up about the
And
silent
listen,
treatment. But what you got was some text message that told your ass you better call me and stop playing that bullshit like you was doing. So let's understand. You also know how to move now. Don't play with me. Shit.
again,
I don't do that silent treatment shit.
I gave Travis the whole silent treatment. I didn't answer his phone calls, text messages when I knew he was on his way to the house. I left.
hey,
If
so
you are withholding your affection and your conversation from a woman to get your way, that is the same stupid shit as a woman withholding sex to get her way.
No, I
So
still
for
bang your
me,
pussy. I still bang your pussy every night.
if I get silent around you and I don't talk to you, it's best you leave me the fuck alone.
Exactly.
And
It
that's
ain't about it ain't about
you can't do that for
it ain't
On your
about
fucking nerves.
it ain't about doing the silent treatment. It ain't about punishing you. It's about leaving me the fuck alone
because you
till
need
I
to
get
calm down.
myself together. That way I don't punish you, if that makes
And
sense.
it's for my
Because if
sanity.
you don't
It's
leave me
also for
alone,
my
it's
sanity,
gonna get
Rock.
real
It's for
ugly
me.
real fast. Like, cause
Yeah.
that's why I say Arbor, I don't agree because I tap the fuck out, and it's not just it's not just for now. Like once I
Y'all are
get to
some hard-headed. I only want to hear what I want to hear, people.
once
Because I
I
swear
get
to
to a
God, the
point in the
beginning of that
conversation
sentence
where I feel
was,
like, hey,
you
this
can
conversation is
be
kind of
silent for a while,
hey,
but you
hold
can't
your
do
tongue,
silent
woman.
treatment for days on end.
Hold your tongue, woman.
You don't have
Amanda,
a
oh, you're
knife.
an
I
No,
Amanda.
ain't
y'all ain't saying it right.
You don't have a knife. You ain't Mercedes. Say it.
But say, pick up the knife.
Hold your tongue.
There you go. God damn it. Now, that's what I like. Look at Ava. Ava nasty. Look at
Ava nasty.
He like that yelling
Ava
shit.
trying to get somebody to hold her tongue.
Hold my tongue. God damn.
Y'all so nasty.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I check out once I feel like A, this conversation is counterproductive, and B, I've explained myself in every way I know how to explain myself, and you still act like you don't get it. Fuck you in this conversation. I'm done with it. Don't try and
Exactly.
bring it up. I'm
I'm
not
the
talking
exact
about it.
same way, Suave.
Ava, you want my cherry?
No, for real. If I'm trying to talk to you, we're having a conversation, and I ever just shut the fuck up and stop talking, leave me the fuck alone.
Leave me alone until I come fucking with you.
I
Until
don't
I
care
come
what
fucking
you
with
think
you.
about it. I don't care how you feel. If you think I'm being unfair, if Rock ever gets quiet after trying to talk to you and shit, just leave me the fuck alone till I come back to talk to you.
Yep.
Rock,
Otherwise, it's gonna get worse.
your
Don't
best.
be pushy.
I'm
Don't
going
be
to annoy
persistent.
the fuck out of you.
Don't-
I'm
don't-
going to kiss
don't-
and hug on you. You just gonna be
No. You just finna get your shit bust.
Basically.
We just gonna fight.
There won't be no fight.
You
There
finna
won't
go
be no
night night.
fight.
You finna go night night. You ain't go night night, nigga.
Well,
You ain't go night night.
I just say that respectfully. And see, a lot of women don't understand that. You got to tell them motherfucker 50 times or maybe pop their mouth before they realize I've been trying to tell you for the last 10 minutes I'm on edge and you finna keep pushing me and pushing me till I finally motherfucking snap and then you gonna act like you the victim.
But see, women don't understand that, right? But see, because I understand those subtle cues as a nigga. I understand, like, hey, when we get to a certain point and a nigga just get quiet and his energy get different, I either better shut the fuck up or be ready for whatever come next. You feel what I'm saying? I understand that man to man, but see what these motherfuckers don't understand because they get away with just running their goddamn mouth out and ain't nobody just dove in their fucking shit before in the mid sentence, so they don't get it. Cause Papa don't do that to you. Papa don't just go in your mouth mid sentence because he love you, and you might go to school and tell them, and then he going to jail.
Shit, I must be.
But see, that's what we meant, and that's what we understand. Like, we understand respect. Once I get to a certain level, unless you're trying to get real physical, and I ain't talking about something that's gonna make you bust some nuts, leave me the fuck alone.
Suave.
Because I'm to that point.
Wrong. You wrong. Brianna and Lisa, they got popped in their mouth and went to school the next day. You got me fucked up.
I'm trying to tell you shit.
But you white though, you can get away with it. We black, we niggas. Our kid go to school with some bruises, nigga. We is going, nigga. We are. Let me correct it. Okay, just so you don't feel you's a house nigga, Thomas. We got kids. Us is in the jail. If our kids show up with them bruises, nigga, we is going to jail. Master and them is gonna hang us. Nigga.
You right. You right. I am in the house taking care of the kids in the first place.
I couldn't. If I was me and Rock to get into it and I'm in Rock face and Rock start yelling at me with his arms, I would start crying. I'm a big ass baby. I hate to be yelled at, screamed at, cussed at, any of that.
Nah, so listen.
You
Listen,
gonna
with
catch
me,
these
But what's
words.
crazy,
with me,
Abel,
with
the
me,
most
with me.
disrespectful females be the biggest crybabies.
Hold
Nah,
on,
listen.
I ain't disrespectful.
I'm not
You gotta put it in my face
disrespectful,
for
but I'm a
a layman term to ever for me to understand that it was disrespectful.
But see, with me, I don't start out that way. I'm gonna try to talk to you. I don't argue. I don't argue to scream and fuss and this, that, and the third. I try to literally have a conversation with you because for me, I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to be hard with no woman. That's why I cut motherfuckers the fuck off. If I got to be hard with you and arguing with you and raising my tone to you and shit like you one of these niggas in the street, if I can't have a simple, quiet, soft conversation for some fucking understanding, I'm not gonna deal with you. I'm
Okay,
not gonna
right.
deal with you. So if I'm over here trying to talk to you and be polite, keep my tone, watch my tone, and be respectful, and you over here acting a goddamn fool, and I shut down and I shut the fuck up, leave me the fuck alone. That's your cue to go ahead and calm yourself down. Because I didn't got past being respectful.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
like
I
say.
hate
people is gonna get
confrontation,
real,
period.
real disrespectful. Like you gonna think the worst of me because shit gonna get disrespectful.
Hold
And
on,
You
see,
gotta
and that
take
was
those subtle cues, nigga. I know when I done put somebody past their point, and when I got a choice to make, where I'm at a fork in the road. Like, all right, now if I push one more time, this motherfucker might snap.
hold on,
Am I
Swab.
ready for that?
Hold on, Swab. So with me,
hella disrespect.
I am the way my voice is set up. I feel like once I get into a spot to where we gotta have a sensible conversation, I feel as though people do not take like when I'm at work, for instance. I'm at work and I'm explaining to them the tasks of the day, what needs to be done and how it needs to be done and how productively we need to get it done. When I tell you they look at me and be like, "Yeah, I got this little mouse standing up here talking to us, telling us what the fuck we need to do." Me talking to people sensibly does not work at all. So me talking like, hey, this is what I need for you to do. This is what it needs to be done. We need to fix this at this. They understand it.
So
And
can
at
I
this
ask you a
point, they
question?
feel like,
What you
oh,
just
Ava, you
did right,
Hey,
they
when
what
them
you
black
just
interested
did
people
in
be
right
talking
there,
to
was
talking to
that
women,
saying it
people,
with your chest?
and I gotta say it with my chest in everything I do because of
Was
my
that
voice. People don't take me serious.
hey,
was that you saying it with your chest?
I was saying it with my goddamn chest. Hell yeah.
Damn, girl, you need to grow a chest.
Sierra, what you gotta say?
what
Fuck
up,
you.
I was
here?
gonna say, like me, I hate confrontation. So, like, if me and Teddy have disagreement or something, I shut down. Like, it no matter what it is. He hardly ever gets mad, but when he does, I know, like, okay, let me give him some space. Let me leave the house, or let me find an alternative measure to not bother him. So, if women would just take signals from their mate, it would help a lot.
Again, I think it's because you and Ava are so soft spoken.
To where like anything that I say, if I raise my voice a little bit, it's why the fuck are you yelling? Why
King
the fuck
said,
are
leave
you
your
yelling
chest
at me?
alone. I'm gonna leave your chest alone.
Who said that?
This guy named King that's been on here today. He said, leave her chest alone. So he took up for you.
Already, whoever the hell.
He
King,
said your voice
King,
is
it ain't her
adorable.
chest you gotta take up for, it's her
Hold on,
ass.
wait a minute
Wait a
now.
minute,
Hold
I was
up,
gonna say,
King,
hold up.
speak for
Please
myself.
don't let this little voice fool y'all. Don't let this little voice fool y'all, cause I'm a whole
King.
nigga about
Hey,
you.
Rod King's rule. It ain't her chest you gotta take up for, it's her ass. That motherfucker MIA.
Fuck,
Missing in action.
fuck you, fuck
I love
you.
you though, Ava.
I love you more, but fuck you. But not like for real though. It's like if I raise my voice a little bit, it's not that I'm raising my voice. I just want you to understand my point. Because me talking, now come on, y'all. Like, y'all really just need to go ahead and just get this stuff done. So we
Hey, you know what I know?
people do not take me serious at all. Like right now, y'all may think that I'm raising my voice, but I'm really not raising my voice. I'm just trying to put a little bass in my voice so people can understand my understanding, which is
Hey,
hard. So now that I'm going to raise my voice, motherfuckers be like, why the fuck are you yelling? Who the fuck
Ava,
is you
I
yelling at?
feel you. I feel you. Don't nobody else feel you, Ava. I feel you. Cause you know, I use words. I use my words. You know, I can get real poetic with my word, with my verbiage sometimes.
You're a
But when I'm
cunning
talking
man.
nice, calm, cool, collected, and using full sentences, motherfuckers don't seem to understand me. It
Hey,
ain't till y'all get
you
this
ain't.
nigga right here that people's gonna start listening to me quiet and wondering what he talking about. It ain't till this nigga come
Ava,
out.
You
you
hear me,
gotta dig a
Squad?
little deep. You gotta
Seriously
dig a
though,
little deeper. You gotta say it with your pussy or your nuts, whichever one you got. You
Right.
know which one.
for me talking to a person, especially a woman, my woman, I just want to be heard. I
And
just
that's
want to
the
be
thing.
heard.
I'm not
So
hurt
I
unless
feel
I'm
like
raising my
I
voice.
feel I feel like when I'm talking this shit, I just want to be heard. And if you talking over me or interrupting me, you're not hearing me. So that's where my frustration would come in. And that's why I feel like you're not respecting me. But for me, once I say what the fuck I got to say, I'm quiet. I done said what I had to say. And I'm over this shit in a few minutes. But if you ain't listening to me, man, say,
There's a few comments. Crystal said, "I'm the same. I hate confrontation. I'll leave for a bit before I let it escalate. I can't be arguing back and forth anymore." King said, "Brains over ass." So you in there, Ava? You got a brain. Crystal, and I'm like Sierra and Ava. People don't take me serious either.
It's because of our
King said
height and
a
our
lot.
voice.
King said a lot of stupid chicks with fat asses.
Watch
Mm,
yourself, man.
mm,
Look at Mercedes.
Boy, King, you said it. I ain't said it.
Watch yourself.
I just ain't gonna say you wrong. I ain't gonna say you right or wrong. I'm just gonna say you said that, King.
Watch yourself.
But he didn't put his shades on. I'm just
Watch
saying.
yourself.
I don't know. I just feel like with
hey, but
the
let me
way
tell y'all
my
what
voice
this
has
is.
always been, me having a
Shut down
sensible
is answer.
conversation.
Shutting down, yeah.
Shut down what?
Shut down is not the answer, right?
It
Whoa,
says
hold on.
shut
It depends on your temperament.
Wait,
Listen
wait,
to
wait.
what
What
I
I'm
just
saying is
said.
this.
Y'all are some
What I mean
hard-headed
by
ass
that is this.
people.
What I mean by that is
I'm gonna
this.
start
If
charging
that
you.
man, what I mean by that is this. If that man is talking to you, and because you don't want to hear what the fuck he got to say, you shut down. That's not the answer.
At all. That's
So
It
not
is
let
it.
me
not.
say, I shut
Let
down
that
when
man
a
talk.
sensible conversation.
Hold on, Ava. Let him say that. Let him say that, Ava. Hold on, Ava. Let him talk.
Allow that man to speak his fucking mind. Say what he got to say. Once he says what he has to say, you might be all fucking right. Allow him to speak without interruption, without waving your motherfucking finger in his face, without trying to make him pause to acknowledge you. Shut the fuck up and listen till he's fucking done. And when he's done, then you shall speak.
So hold on 1 second, Rock. So at that point in time when he said waving your finger, Auburn, Sierra, y'all should have put your fingers down. We saw y'all. Go ahead, Rock, finish. And the motherfucker's still up. See that's the reason right there. That
Right there.
disrespect right there is why the fuck we need to have this conversation. Because our own panel women can't seem to get the shit right.
Okay, listen. In SWAT.
Like my
And we
question
supposed to
is,
be coaching y'all
like,
up. We got a
like,
life coach right here next to me, and she can't get the shit right.
Okay,
Swab,
listen,
Swab.
SWAT. Oh,
That's
Hold
why
on,
we
Abel.
here. And that's
Hold
why
on,
it's
Abel.
3 men on here today to make sure y'all get this shit.
Cause Swab.
SWAT.
Hold on, Abel. Hold on. Cause Swab. I'm
Thank
talking.
you,
You see
Aubrey,
me
for finally
talking.
putting your finger down.
That's the
I'm
third
talking.
time I put my finger down.
Hold
I
on.
keep
But
waiting
Swab.
for him to finish.
First
When he
time you kept it
pauses, I
down.
put my
Go
finger
ahead,
back
Rock.
up so I can
First
go
time you
next.
kept it down. Go ahead, Rock.
Because I'm talking right, Swab, and they see me talking. And what the fuck is that finger supposed to mean? Like,
That
why is
means
that
fuck
finger
what you
up in
got
my
to say.
face?
I
Yeah,
got
why
something I
y'all hold
want to
that
say
finger
to
up
you.
like you in
Stop it.
church walking out and shit?
That shit, that finger means fuck
Fine,
what
I'll
you
raise
got
my
to say.
hand.
I got something to say, and you need to acknowledge me.
Right, right.
Now I
Because
want
once
you
I
to
see
feel
that finger,
respected because I ain't interrupting you, but I want everybody to know I got something to say to that shit you saying. And that
right.
really mean that finger really mean is I'm thinking about what I'm gonna respond to you, so I'm really not listening to what the fuck you're saying now.
No,
Well, you just took the words out of my
I'm
mouth.
listening. I'm
Wait a minute.
listening. I just
I
have
know what
something
the
to
two
say.
You
mean.
Time
just took the
out.
words out of my mouth, Swab. You took
Time
the
out.
But
words
I'm
out of
like
my mouth.
talking over
Because
y'all.
The fact that you got a finger before I finish my point, you ain't listening to what the fuck I'm saying. You shouldn't have no fingers until I get done making my point. And then once I make my point, once I arrive, once I land the plane, it should still be a second before you jump off the fucking plane. Because you know everybody like to jump off when you first land, but they get on the mic and tell you, hey, we got a taxi in, hold on a second, get comfortable. Because y'all don't just wait till I make my point and then have a moment. because there might be a boom to that. And if it is no thought to it, then you wasn't fucking listening in the first place. So why the fuck am I even talking to you? Because you can't even shut up long enough for me to make my point. Let me land the plane before you try to jump off and go to the baggage plane. Let me land this motherfucker, all right? It's the reason why I'm the pilot and you the passenger.
So
It's the reason.
Say it again, Schwab.
You in coach, I'm in the fucking cockpit.
Say it again, Schwab.
So did you land it? Have you landed?
And that's the problem. I can't land because you steady asking me have I landed. Wait till you goddamn motherfucker. Nigga.
You got quiet. So
You keep taking off.
Wait till you feel me.
You
Thank you for probably speaking. Thank you for flying Delta, or thank you for flying American, or Hawaiian, or Alaska. Thank you. For
I think you ought to call security. I think you ought to call security on that.
Hold on, Thomas. And this is when you know that you're free to go. They say you are now free to move about the country.
And then you get the little beat. You get the little. There you go.
Man, look.
So we flying Southwest. Got it.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
I know y'all fly nigga shit, so y'all
Hold up,
y'all not used to this structure. That's why we having this conversation. Hold on, because y'all some Southwest motherfuckers. But goddamn it, we get blue. We Alaskan, goddamn it. We got some structure around this motherfucker. So, hey, if you don't want no fucking structure, then goddamn it, go get you a D-boy and sit on the corner till that nigga get locked up and get you another one. But if you want to goddamn have some shit, you want some structure in your life, fall in line and goddamn, you're now free to move about the country. Now you can go. Now you can do all the fingers and all whatever you want to do.
Okay, Swab, Rock. This is what I need.
Now,
from
see,
you.
this
Hold
is why
on, Ava, because Arbor and Sierra had them fingers up.
Arbor
Let's acknowledge them because they was quiet. Let's acknowledge them fingers.
Arbor first.
So listen, I put my finger up because I was trying to make sure I was next. That's why I put my finger up. 2, sirs, while Rock was talking, I had a point that coincided with his because I agreed with him. But your ass decided to start speaking with him. So I guess like
type it in the chat. Type it in the chat.
The bro.
Hey, turn that goddamn camera.
For both of y'all to speak at the same time. I'm not sure how this works, but it's disrespectful for me, but not for y'all. Anyway, beside the point.
Patriarchy.
What I was going along with is exactly what you and Rock said. A lot of women in those moments, in those arguments, are picking things to respond to instead of understanding what the actual issue is. Therefore, you're going to continue the fight and you're going to create a bigger fight because now you haven't listened to shit he said, he don't feel heard, and you got a whole motherfucking problem about the wrong shit. So, to agree with my men of ASC, is that the proper verbiage, sirs? Is that how you like to be addressed?
Go ahead, wrap it up.
He said wrap it up.
Respect. Did she disagree with us?
Hold on. Now, did you make your point?
Okay, Sierra.
Is make sure that you are listening to understand and not strictly for a response.
Okay, now Harper. While I holistically am thankful that you do agree, however, I need you to understand that the action that you made in putting your finger up, one, it caused a distraction to other people that may have been listening to the point. Although we know that you need to get your time to speak, we have a private chat that you could have easily typed that in. And to even further show that your finger raise was a distraction, it caused another member to raise their finger then. So you caused the entire distraction to the point that was trying to be made. Now, once again, I am glad that you agree. And I would love for you to continue to agree. However, some of your actions within the classroom can be distracting.
While I am fully aware that my particular action was a distraction, the manner in which you normally conduct class allows.
No. See, hold on, wait. Now I have to interject. Hold on, student.
I'm going to do
You telling the teacher how to conduct class, student.
My power and get my place in class because I will not fall behind or be left behind because you allow others to act out of character.
Okay,
No,
so
that's
listen.
not the line. That's
So
what the
listen.
Full of
Now
yourself.
listen. Hold on one
I
second.
will
Hold on one
get
second,
it
Abe.
where
I got
fit
you.
in.
I got you. I promise I got you. Sierra's before you though. Sierra's before you. Now, however, now I do understand that you are the line leader, but when the teacher or the teacher's aide is speaking, you are still to wait your
He
turn.
just called you a
You
teacher's
still
aide.
cannot be distracting, okay? Because what you're looking you're looking
Hey,
at the principal, the teachers, and the teacher's aide. So
he's
while
the
you are the line leader and you
Nephew,
count the lines in the classroom, you still fall in line when it comes to this,
nephew,
okay?
Crystal wants to know why the instructor is drinking in class.
I am drinking water, okay? I am hydrating myself in the
we
purified waters
Hold
of
on, hold on, hold on.
the ghetto
Who's
is
the teacher's aide?
I will tell you why the instructor is drinking in class. Because of you hard-headed, no listening skills having, knucklehead ass motherfucking
no
students.
listening
That's
skills.
why that nigga's
No
drinking.
listening skills.
That's
No
why he's drinking.
skills.
Because y'all some hard-headed ass
No
students and shit.
listening skills.
And this nigga's ready for summertime. He been dealing with y'all all year round. He need a fucking vacation. That's why I
Rob,
feel for you,
you
man. I
ain't even
salute you,
allowed
brother.
outside.
I salute you, brother.
Man,
Now hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let Sierra get her point out before she does forget.
go ahead, Sierra.
Uh-oh.
Anywho,
Uh-oh.
okay.
Sierra, can I say one thing before you get your point out? If every student was as coachable as you, we'd have the perfect classroom. Go ahead.
Oh, well, thank
You were so
you.
patient and waiting your turn. You didn't interrupt anybody a single
That
time.
classmate that's sitting at the front of the class with her hand up every day on every question.
And that's why
Now
she
see,
probably
now Sierra,
valedictorian.
Sierra, don't worry about that because you know Ava's in the principal's office every day because she just can't follow rules. She just gotta interject and she always interrupted without raising her hand.
Throwing spitballs at Sierra's head. Like, shut up. Did nobody actually
See,
answer that fucking question?
it's okay, Sierra. Don't worry about her. You just keep doing
Okay.
you. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay,
What you got,
Go ahead.
Sierra?
the reason I raise my hand is because I don't like talking over everybody, and I don't feel like I'm being heard when I do that. So that's why I raised my hand. So if it was a distraction, I'm so sorry. Anywho, no, I was.
Go ahead, Sierra.
Look, I'm the coachable student, so I have to. Anyway, so I was agreeing with Rock on something. Oh no, I was gonna dispel what Rock said. Okay, so I don't shut down because I'm not listening. I'm still listening to everything he's saying. I just don't know how to respond to it at the time. So it takes me a minute to gather my thoughts, and then I'll pick back up on it later. And
But that's understandable.
when, yeah, and pick up later when it comes to surface. Like, it's not me not listening, it's me just processing. Like, he'll always ask me, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm processing what you said, but it's not that I'm not listening. And me holding my finger up is not that I'm not listening either. So
let me catch up these comments. Did you get your point? What would you did you get all the things out about Rock though? Okay. King said about what you were saying about the airplane, Rock. He said let her jump and hide the parachute. Crystal said he's on the road. Sadie over there getting fresh in the kitchen. That's what King said. Domino effect. King said what he was saying, and then I need this. Nice to meet y'all. Got to get back to work. Good night, kings and queens. This ain't that ain't no damn water. That's what he said to Suave. Everybody know he ain't got no water in that goddamn cup. He ain't got no soda in that goddamn cup.
Man, you see the group of women we talking to on here?
Can I talk now?
Yeah, go ahead, Ava. God damn it.
Thomas, fuck you.
Oh hell yeah, she busted out the jiffy.
Suave, fuck you. But I need Rock.
Hell yeah.
Rock, I need you to come to the forefront. Rock, I need you to come to the forefront. Mercedes, slide your pretty ass out the way. Rock and Suave. Okay, so we talking about shutting down, right? Give me 5 words women use when they shut the fuck down.
Boy, fuck you.
No.
Why you gotta use my phrase?
That's
That don't
my
mean
It's
shut down. That
applicable.
means shut up for me.
It's applicable.
It means
Okay.
shut up for me. I don't shut down. I'm still open to talk shit. I don't never shut up.
You see, talk shit, but not listen. You ain't say nothing about listening, and that's y'all
I
problem.
listen all the
Y'all
time.
never fucking listen.
Wow, come on, stop switching the subject. Give me FOMO.
I listen all the time. I'm in the kitchen cooking. He said he was hungry. I got my ass up.
Yeah, I understand you feel that way, but that little butt shit that y'all put on every fucking conversation that y'all have is always a but. It's never just you're right. You know what? Maybe I should think about that. It's always a but you was or but I felt like or but I just didn't.
Wow.
No, fuck all that shit. You just say you're fucking wrong. I understand. I'll do better next time. Because that's what you want from us.
When they shut the fuck down.
Yes, that's a shutdown. When they say but, they're not gonna listen to that. When a woman says but, she's not listening to shit else you got to say after she tell you that but. She don't give a fuck what you got to say.
Hey, listen. Sometimes it's not even words, right? It's actions. If a woman roll her motherfucking eye, she can shut down. If she pick up her goddamn phone
and start texting, when she pick up that phone,
she can shut down. If she smack her motherfucking lips, if she
over,
it's over with. She ain't
listening.
listening.
Over for you. You hear them lips, you hear that? It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
Once you hear them lips, it's over.
Maybe I'm different. You got me.
Or she start doing this shit with her nails right here. This shit right here, it's over.
It's over with.
It's over.
It's over with.
Thomas, where you at?
Oh, hold on. Okay. What else?
That damn show me. I was waiting on it. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Once they say okay, they ain't listening to shit you got to say. They don't give a fuck. And that's y'all problem. Y'all don't give a fuck. But y'all want us to give a fuck. But see, our give a fuck is different. We gonna
here go a classic. Here go a classic. Here go a classic. Whatever, nigga. If you hear whatever, nigga, it's alright. You ain't listening to shit.
Yeah.
Hold on, because them Mercedes' favorite words. Whatever, nigga.
I mean, I can throw this food away.
Give your ass in trouble. You better shut up.
Right. A woman's number two is not even about words or phrases because every woman is different. But a woman's number two, their two go-tos, whenever they shut the fuck down, they are either going to deflect or project. It's going to be one of the two every time. I don't care who the woman is. She's going to deflect from the topic at hand, or she's going to project some bullshit.
Yes, we
Put that eyebrow down.
Did you get your point out, Ava? And King, by the way, also, man, we also thank you for coming to the show today. Also, because we definitely need to hear from more males. If you got any male friends out there, invite them to the show.
Appreciate you today, King.
So, we've been on here an hour and 37 minutes. It's definitely time for our final thoughts today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this the gentleman way. We're gonna allow the ladies to have the floor so we can finish this off by the end of the day. So we'll start with the quiet ones at the bottom first. Sierra, what's your final thoughts on today's topic?
They ain't gonna do nothing but lie.
Okay.
Really?
Hey, so I'll give you. Okay, so are we going in order of how quiet they be?
Yeah.
I guess
So
I'm like,
it's a tie between Abe and Arbor, but Mercedes definitely last.
Okay.
Mercedes isn't quiet.
That's why she last. Shit.
Hey, look, you would be next to last, but shit, Arbor been running her mouth today, unusually. So y'all tired.
Yeah, so it's
more like
every day in class, y'all start a new day.
What? Y'all don't like me being honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's just it is what it is.
You know what?
So hold up.
I'm not
Arbor. Don't take it personally. Everybody has a day, okay? It's okay. We all have a day. It's okay.
Arbor, your titty sitting up hella motherfucking nice.
There you go. You got it out there.
Everybody push mute right quick. Let Sierra get through. Y'all know Sierra's not that loud.
Go ahead, Sierra. Sierra is the perfect student, man. My nigga don't interrupt the class at all. Even when she should interrupt because it's her turn, she don't interrupt. Like, but take some fucking notes. All three of y'all. We do what we've done. Go ahead, Sierra.
I think my facial expressions say enough. You all to say outlandish things, but I just want to say, pay attention to signals from your partner. You won't always see them for who they are when you first start dating them. As far as the respect goes, you have to go through things with your partner in order to see how they react to different situations. So that respect factor may be there on the surface level, but if there comes a situation that tends to change their personality or show you who they really are, then just watch those signs.
Okay. So that would mean Arbor, you go next.
I think respect is a huge issue, and it's a language that women don't speak well. We can if we choose to. So decide if that's something that you want to do and fucking learn. Watch your man, how he moves. You can tell in conversation, you can tell in interaction, and move accordingly. It's important. And if you're wanting a particular type of relationship, how you go about that is going to determine how your relationship works. And no, it's not always fucking comfortable. And Suave, what you missed me saying earlier, I was giving you a compliment. I said you are a very cunning linguist.
Oh, a cunning what? That sounded like cunnilingus, which is fellatio.
I do understand that, and while I can't speak to that particular talent, a cunning linguist. You said you like
Linguist.
to use your
Okay.
words.
You didn't put the space in between the words. You did the Texas thing and just ran them all together.
That was intentional.
Oh, okay.
That was intentional.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Words are important. I fully appreciate the value of words.
As a sapiosexual, words are extremely important for me, so that's something that I always particularly notice. And you are a very cunning linguist. Is that better? I enunciated and paused.
There you go.
Do I get an A minus class today?
It'll
you ain't on no U in satisfaction, but you definitely had an N or whatever that was.
Yeah.
You need improvement.
It's not unsatisfactory, but it does need improvement. Just today. Yeah. Usually you
we'll see on Friday. We'll see on Friday if you got the lesson or not.
Yeah. With the hook, everybody has their days. Usually you're a gold star student, but today you need a little.
See, what you gotta understand is like Ava's always had you, so you should be happy. Like as long as you don't drop the Ava status, Ava keep with you in citizenship. Unsatisfactory all the fucking time. She always got something smart to say.
You know, I'm the white girl in class.
Mercedes right around ending you. Mercedes right around ending you too.
That AP, I'm that AP student. I'm an overachiever, so an N is unsatisfactory as well.
Yeah, well, you're the honor student, but you also like to hang out with the cool kids, and sometimes it just doesn't work well for you.
That's true.
Yeah,
I can accept that.
Yeah,
you're on mute.
Honestly, yeah. The other students will bring you down. Honestly,
yes. You're not realizing your full potential because of them.
Facts. Like you almost got that A++, like that 103, but because you was fucking with the other kids, you got like a 96.
Because you was over there chatting with Mercedes and shit, let her copy off your test and shit. We saw that shit.
No, and then she skipped class a few times, so she really fell down to an 89.
Well, when she was skipping class, that's because of Ava. Ava had out there looking at ass and shit. You know how that shit goes. So see, that's what I'm saying. The people around her and Sierra don't never make her do nothing. Sierra's the one over there.
When she was hanging around Sierra, she had the A++, but she was just.
That's what I'm saying. Sierra over there tell her, come on, don't go with Ava or Mercedes. They stay in class. You know what I'm saying? She the one trying to get her right.
We got that paper due tomorrow.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this in Mercedes' defense, right? She the student and shit that act a fool in class and make y'all think she ain't paying attention or she just fucked up and unruly. But what y'all don't know is she really make good grades. You know what I'm saying?
She aced all her tests. She just disruptive as fuck.
She be A+ student, bro. She really the curriculum is really too slow for her, so she get bored and just fucking act out just because. But she really knows what's going on.
So she just want to show her ass.
Because she's bored and it's not stimulating her mind enough.
Right. So while the other students who are also good students are following her lead and fucking up, she not already finished her homework and shit. She just in here bullshit just because.
Just in here fucking out just because she got time to do it.
And Ava over there ain't turned in no homework. Ava came to school without a book and didn't finish her homework.
Hey, Ava don't know the last time she seen her book or backpack. Nigga, Ava is a student in class that be like, hey, can I borrow a pen?
No. That's all she take with her. All she go to school with is a pencil. That's
but look, I'm passing because I got all the hoes to do all my homework.
I was just gonna say that. All you got is a pencil.
I got all the hoes to do my homework, and my bitch got my backpack in her locker.
Right.
I ain't carrying
She don't even come equipped with a pencil. All she do is come with her tongue out.
That's it. Hey, probably fucking on the damn teacher. You never know. Especially if she a bad bitch, I'm probably fucking on her ass.
Well, Swab's the teacher today, so you just
No.
Hey, oh, and by the way, hey, y'all go check out Trap It Till It Happen, Eastside Lil Rod, man. Y'all go check out Eastside Lil Rod. Look him up on YouTube, Instagram, all that. Eastside Lil Rod. Profit.
Hello, Miss Moselle. How you doing? Miss Moselle came out and kicked it with us at the birthday party this weekend. We got to hang out with her this weekend. Ava, finish what you were saying for your final thoughts, sweetheart.
Figure your partner out. Learn the way that they move.
Food.
Respect the way that they move. Understand that you can't do what you did with your last partner, with your new partner.
Have kids.
Yeah. I'm saying this every fucking show. Choose your... Nah, I ain't gonna say that because I'm gonna sound like a bitch. But, yeah. Love, peace, and happiness all 2021.
Miss Mercedes, the class clown. There she is. See, she's up in this motherfucker. What you got to say to people about respect out there, man? About these females and this respect factor we talked about today. Damn, I thought you was pissing. I thought that's how you feel for real. I like, damn, just in the kitchen like that.
You said, what about respect?
What about our topic today? Your final thoughts on our topic today about the respect women don't have for us.
I grew up with my daddy. My daddy's my best friend. He taught me a lot. My daddy taught me how to speak man at an early age. And I think that's helped me navigate through life. I watch how my dad deals with conflict. And I watched what he didn't like my mom do. So I learned what not to do when men get angry. And I just did the other shit. And it's been working. So, like I said, if all else fails, shut the fuck up and suck dick. It never fails.
Hey.
Say that one more time for the people in the back that's hard of hearing.
I have stopped many arguments by dropping to thy knees and sucking thy shaft.
Oh, yeah, that would definitely end the argument.
It confuses them. They're like, what the fuck? We were just arguing. Now look at us. I mean, but certain situations you can't do that, so don't get punched in the head. But
now, those
you gotta know
nine of you, if I can speak proper English, 9 of you.
It's my final thought. I'm not done.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was gonna alley-oop lay up off of that because it was a good segue.
But the key to respecting your man is to listen more than you speak. Observe this man, learn this man, watch his actions, look at what he likes, because what impresses the man the most is the things that are priceless. Men love experiences. Although they like gifts, although they like things, that every other person likes, they like things that take thought. They like things that take thought into what you got them, and it means something to them. Just like you would. So that's keys to respecting your man. It's just, what would you do if he was there? Just like you say, hey, respect me behind my back. When you are out and about, you are a representation of your man. So always keep in your mind how you want people to look at you is how people are going to look at him.
Amen.
It's that simple. See, common fucking sense.
That's why she got to go to some goddamn
And that's why you ace. That's why you ace the practice exam today. You ace the practice exam when you ain't got to even worry about it. Swab. Why you gonna walk off? Rock. Swab walked off on us, man. So let me say this. We got our class that's definitely right up in here, that's always here every day with our knuckleheads that tune in with us every day. Christy, y'all are knuckleheads too, because y'all go right along with her fucking shenanigans. Christy, yes, shut the fuck up, suck some dick. But Crystal's talking about, yes, Mercedes. All y'all agree with her. That's the reason why all y'all got ends and satisfactory too. Y'all need improvement too.
It works. I'm so serious. As you can tell, when they start leveling up, especially when that tone change, they start taking off clothes and shut them out.
Yeah, you see how many motherfuckers sweeping floors.
Wait, time out. If you ain't that fine, don't start taking off your clothes. Just suck it. If you're not that fine, if you look like a busted can of biscuits, just because they see it on that poster, the busted can of biscuits tastes good, don't mean that. If you look like a busted can,
these are the
Miss
best
Harvey, you fine.
busted
Shut the hell up. We not talking about you.
biscuits you're gonna get.
We ain't talking about you. We ain't talking about you. You fine. We ain't talking about you. You sexy. We ain't talking about you. Different person. We talking about that busted can of biscuit, that busted can. That one you leave in the refrigerator and continues to swell.
The Great Value biscuits.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Christy talking about she over there she talking about Rock sweep the floor. Okay, so Rock, Suave, y'all know we shut down the show because this show was about us, really coming to the forefront. Rock, what you got to say to these women about respect?
You're on mute.
Oh yeah, is you?
Listen, if you find a woman that respects you and it ain't a fight, that's the one you hold on to. Because these motherfuckers is unruly. It's hard out here, fellas. Quit playing with these motherfuckers who got sense. Quit playing with these women who got fucking sense. Because it's hard out here. And y'all women need to quit playing with these niggas who y'all know what y'all be doing. Shit. I ain't even finna go there. Bitches I'd have got mad. But anyway.
Swab. Where you at, Swab?
Swab fixing another drink.
He need to fix a drink or something, but he's speeding. There you
I'm
go.
always right where I'm supposed to be, man. I'm always on time. I might not come when you call me, but I'm always on time.
Okay, Charu.
Well, I'm gonna say my final thoughts, and I'm gonna let you shut down the show for today.
I mean, I would have preferred if you'd have said like the most high, but whatever.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do that.
That's fucked up, Swab.
Hey, man. I don't care what nobody say. I am a god amongst men. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to. If you don't feel that way, nobody else is.
That's just how I feel. My final
let me say this. I mean, because this is my final thought. Learn your man. Know how your man move. If just because let's say this. My girl I'm with now, she got ready to go out the last week, and she got ready to wear an outfit, and she asked me could she wear that outfit before she went out. If it was okay with her to wear that outfit. I didn't have a problem with the outfit in the first place, but I thought it was considerate enough and respectful enough that she even asked me before she put it on. If you got a man, what I'm saying by that is, if you got a man carry yourself the way that you feel like that man should be carried and respected, ask the questions that you need to ask before you make a mistake and lose that man. In other words, if you go to the club with that man, before you go dance on the man, you might want to ask him. Now, remember, when you ask the question, it's just like you did it too sometimes. So be real. If you ask me, can you go dance on another nigga, I'm probably gonna tell you okay anyway. Because if you wanted to dance on him, go ahead and dance anyway. But the reality of it is don't do those things. Things to what you feel.
Some women
Go ahead, Suave.
women go out like a girl.
Mercedes, can you mute? We getting a lot of noise from your pots and
I got
pans.
it. I got it. I already did it.
Okay, bet. It's okay. I'm gonna talk to y'all as if I was talking to my daughter if I had one. I talk to you as if I was talking to my niece. I do have a niece. When it comes to respecting a man, it's very simple. If I'm talking to my niece, I would tell her never talk to a man in the way that you would not talk to me. Anybody that's been watching this show for a number of years, or for the last year, or even if you caught a few episodes with me on there, I'm pretty sure y'all know how I'm gonna allow people to talk to me. Choose your battles. Every battle isn't worth fighting. Quiet. Every battle isn't worth fighting. It's just that simple. You'll battle him right out the relationship. Next thing I'm gonna say, to kind of piggyback off of what Thomas said, he said her asking was a lot of consideration. To be completely honest, what I would tell my niece is, if you even have to ask, you shouldn't be fucking wearing it. If there's even a question about whether it's appropriate or not for your man, you shouldn't be fucking wearing it. That's how you never find yourself in the wrong. And if you do, then you know you got a small tweak that you got to make, a small adjustment. But listen to him, because guess what? We as men, we don't. If you're a real man, you don't have a lot of complaints. Well, let me preface that. If you're a real man and you got a woman worth having, you don't have a lot of complaints. So the few that man does choose the voice, don't water them down by bringing up a problem that you had with him previously, because you didn't start this conversation. He did. So you should probably listen fully to what his problems with you are. Now, if you feel like you had a problem that serious, you should have brought it quiet. You should have brought it up at another time. Listen to him. We don't complain a lot. And we're very solution oriented. If we're not seeing a solution, there's going to be a problem, a larger one. Don't nag him out there. Don't talk to him as if he's your child, because he's not. Talk to him. This is how I'm gonna talk. This is how I'm gonna preface it, because a lot of people didn't have a father that they had in the household, or a male in the household that they either feared or respected. Which, if you got a positive relationship with a male, you probably feared and respected him. Because I know I both feared and respected my father. Preface everything that you say that, is this worthy of me getting hit in my fucking mouth if I was talking to somebody on the street that I didn't know? If it is something that would get you in your fucking mouth, you probably shouldn't say it to that fucking man. Especially if you got a real one, because he would probably hit somebody else in the mouth, another man, if he talked to him in that manner. So because you want to be a woman and you want to be respected as such, and you don't want to be beat on, don't talk to a man as if somebody else that he would beat on would talk to him. If you choose to cross those limits, I should never have to say this, but if you choose to cross them boundaries, you know what come with it, but never put your hands on a man. I don't care how mad you get. Just don't ever do it. I don't care what he said to you. I don't care how mad it made you. I don't care who he fucked. I don't care how many times or how disrespectful it was. I don't give a damn if it was your sister. Don't put your hands on that man unless you want him to put his hands on you back with equal passion. So whatever rage and anger you feel, if you want to see him put his hands on you with that same rage and anger, then that's the only time you need to put your hands on him. But you better be confident you're going to win.
Man, I agree.
And hold on, like Mercedes said, shut the fuck up and sucking some dick will save a lot of arguments. Especially I like the former, not the latter. I like the shutting the fuck up part and then the second dick.
Okay. Well, you got to hear Christy and Crystal definitely agree with you on most of everything you said. There's a time and place for everything. Every battle's not worth fighting. I mean, right there. Hey, y'all. We've been with y'all for the last 2 hours, man. We out for the night, man. We got
You ain't shit, your dog ain't shit. You got a cute nephew, but his uncle a bitch. Whoop, whoop. Somebody call the whole police. And your granny ain't shit, makes you rest in peace. Cause you done pissed off a petty bitch. A petty bitch. Well, I hope you fucking ready, bitch. Get ready, bitch. I'ma hack your computer, I'ma egg your house. I don't do cardio, but I'ma run my mouth. I'ma hide in your bushes so you scared to come out. Let everybody know that you use me for clout. Cause there's a whole lot of miles on that Honda. You done rolled every anaconda in Wakanda. You ain't shit. And your mama ain't shit. Ain't shit. Your dog ain't shit. You got a cute nephew, but his uncle a bitch. Whoop, whoop. Somebody call a